I'm Lexi, and I'm in the US.
And I'm James, and I'm in the UK. Today we're going to be trying some classic drinks. What have you got there, Lexi?
I've got both Ribena and Vimto. As we don't really get anything blackcurrant flavored here in the US, I'm really looking forward to trying these.
And I've got tropical punch Kool-Aid, country time lemonade, and also Yoo-hoo, which I'm going to try now. It's chocolate flavoured, so here goes. Wow, for a milk drink, that's actually very sweet. You can taste the chocolate. My biggest problem is it's UHT milk, ultra heat treated, and it's the long life milk, which, to be honest, I don't like. For the British viewers, the taste can be best described if you eat a bowl of Cocoa Pops and you've got the chocolate residue in the milk. That's exactly what it tastes for, but just a little bit sweeter. It's not bad. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
Yoo-hoo is a little bit like chocolate milk, but not quite chocolate milk. I didn't actually try the stuff until I was in my late teens, if not my early 20s. I really could take it or leave it, probably mostly because I didn't grow up with it. At the end of the video, I'm going to post our rating scale, so if any of you are interested, you can see how we draw distinctions when we're rating things. I'm going to start with the Ribena first, and I did read the directions, so I know you're supposed to dilute it, and I've already got it mixed up. It recommended 1 part Ribena to 4 parts water, so I went ahead and followed the recommendations. Is this what you guys would consider a type of squash? Here, if you have to dilute a drink or mix something up, it's going to be a powder form. You don't really see a liquid that you need to dilute unless it's some large scale commercial thing for like kids' parties. Our regular juice is sold in bottles and isn't meant to be diluted. Let's give this a try. That's good. Uh, I'm assuming that most people just sort of mix it up how they like it, how they're used to mixing it, rather than actually measuring water and concentrate. I would probably tend to mix this a little bit stronger, but that's just I'm not even sure I want to say American palate. That's just my palate where I really like sugar. I'd The blackcurrant flavor is kind of similar to grape juice, but not quite. It's not quite as cloying as American grape juice is. It's a really good flavor. I'm going to give this an 8. I probably would buy this on a semi regular basis just to keep around for when I wanted juice.
Yeah, both Vimto and Ribena are kinds of squash. I'm just glad you didn't try that undiluted. You can have it as a soda as well, or as we call it, a pop. They do the still cordials, and they do carbonated as well, which is ready made. I'm going to try the Kool-Aid next. Because it's just me, I didn't make the whole picture. I think that would be quite a waste. But let's see how close I got to the right amounts with the water and the glass that I've got. Cheers. Ooh. So first attempt with Kool-Aid, I got this bang on, and my God, what a flavour. It reminds me of the drinks powders I used to get in the British Army ration packs. I don't know if they still do it now. They only had two flavours, which were lemon or orange, and it was nicknamed Screech, because when you took a sip, that's what you did. But yes, this is lovely. You can definitely taste watermelon in there. I know it's tropical, and I think there's a hint of lemon in there. But yeah, that is a 9.5 out of 10.
The cherry was always my favorite flavor. Well, either that or the tropical punch. And I was one of those crazy people that added more sugar than it told you to. This is the Vimto. It's also blackcurrant, but it's got grape and raspberry mixed into it. I did dilute it the same way as the Ribena. This one smells sweeter. Like the Ribena, I'd probably make it with a little bit more mixture than this, but not a ton. I really like this one. You know what? I think I'm going to give this my first so good.
Hey, so good!
I would be very happy keeping a premixed pitcher of this in the fridge all the time.
Well, I'm on my last one. It's the Country Time Lemonade. I've taken a drink of water in between just to get rid of the taste of the Kool-Aid, which is a pity because my mouth's still watering over that. So, I'm going to have a try. Bottoms up. No, I'm not a fan. I'm definitely not a fan. With this, with a lemon drink, you would expect to get the sharp tang from a lemon, even with the correct amount of powder in, with the correct amount of sugar. This just tastes bland. It tastes cheap, and I suppose if there was nothing else to drink, then yes, I would drink it, but I'm not a fan. I'm afraid I'm only going to give this one a 3 out of 10.
The Country Time Lemonade is the one my grandma always had around when I was growing up. So it's really nostalgic to me and has a different flavor than the rest of the lemonade mixes you can get in the US. Now, it's my understanding that lemonade in the UK is almost always carbonated. That's just odd to me. Is it the same thing as like Sprite or 7 Up? Do you just use the word lemonade for lemon lime soda? Here, if you ask for lemonade, it's always going to be still.
Okay, most lemonade in the UK is carbonated. You can get some still, but I would say it's like an artisan drink, if you know what I mean. Yeah, we just use the word lemonade. The 7 Up, the Sprite, and there's also stuff like Schweppes lemonade, which is clear. A lot of the stores do their own cloudy lemonade or pink lemonade. The pink lemonade's normally flavoured with lemon and grapefruit, which is quite nice.
Well, that's all I've got here. I'm really looking forward to finishing these up in the next several days.
And if you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and please subscribe to us, and we will see you next time.
So, just because I can, I'm going to do that cringy American thing where I try Ribena without diluting it. It definitely smells stronger right in the bottle. tart. It's got more the consistency of American grape juice, probably a little bit thicker. Better diluted, much better diluted. But honestly, I was expecting it to be thicker from all of the reactions on YouTube. I was expecting almost like a syrup. But yeah, don't drink that straight. Mix it with water. That's all for now.